journey, and my dear brothers and sisters, I greet all of you with great longing and most heartfelt sentiments. We have had a long break, but after the pandemic, now we get a chance to meet on the occasion of our Hatay advisory meeting. We have been brought together, and I'm grateful to God. Since the foundation, I would like to congratulate all of our brothers and sisters who have worked in our Hatay organizations for their efforts and for their loyalty since the day the organization was founded. If some of them have passed away, I wish God's blessings on their soul. And today we are inaugurating new investments and new services, and I hope that they'll be auspicious for this city. Hopefully, we are going to complete the ongoing projects as soon as possible, and we are going to initiate new projects in order to further advance and further strengthen the city of Hatay in every possible area. PARTİ is a organization that brings together under the same roof people who believe in the same noble cause, and a party that brings services and investments to its people. We have a cause of culture and civilization stretching from past to the future, and it's the greatest of honors for us to be the representatives of this important cause. Please keep in mind, doing politics in Party or even just supporting Party also means sharing this important responsibility.
Gelecek nesillere daha büyük ve güçlü bir Türkiye bırakabilmek için.
In order to leave a bigger and stronger Turkey for our future generations, we should all keep in mind that we are the troops and representatives of this noble cause. As I always say, Party was founded by the nation, and the sole owner of this political party is the nation. It's a party whose cause is the people, and we love the created for the creator. And for such a party, the only guide can be the nation itself. Today, in our main organization, our women's branch and youth branch are present and together. Our goal is to serve the 84 million citizens of this important country and to serve all of our brothers and sisters in our landscape of history and hearts. This is a mobilization of hearts and different than everyone else. We do not do this because of political considerations, but as a requirement of our faith and our civilization. We devote our time and energy to only efforts to further our activities in these areas. Even if the media or some other circles try to trap us in their own limited agendas, we do not fall for this trap, and the top duty is on our organizations, meaning on you. Every attack that targets our country also targets our party, and it's not for no reason, because the fate of the country and the fate of Party is one and the same. People who love Turkey love us, and those who hate our country hate us as well. The independence and interests of our country and the rights of our nation and all of our friends. In the struggle to protect them, we have always stood tall and will continue doing so in the future.
Karşımızdakiler Türkiye'yi bizden önce yaptıkları gibi
There are
alıp
those who
diledikleri şekilde
try to
yönlendiremedikleri
control
için
Turkey
hırçınlaşıyorlar.
as they wish, just like they did before us. Since they're not able to do so, they're growing more aggressive. They're trying to guide the agenda of the country with the winds that come from abroad, and they try to reignite some of the old habits. But our nation is quite aware of who is who, or who is serving who, or who is doing what for what purpose. Within ourselves, we will continue our services, our politics of services and investments. And as long as we keep our respect and love for each other, and as long as we keep our links with the hearts of our nation, none of these efforts will give results. Hatay will be a model for our remaining 80 provinces and will put forth an exemplary solidarity. Turkey has experienced 15 elections in the past 19 years, and all of these elections have been vital in their own regard. And thankfully, in all of these elections, our nation gave the leading position to AK Party and has given us support and further strength and paved the way for us. But now we are facing the 2023 elections. These elections come after 19 years, and they are important in terms of tying this level to our vision for 2053. And with this understanding, I ask you to work very hard until the elections without resting a single day and by working day and night. Are you ready for this?
Hatay'la birlikte ülkemizin tamamında
with Hatay,
hiçbir istisna
all
olmaksızın
over country without any exception, we have to reach every household with our main teams, with our women's branches and youth branches, and we have to reach and enter every household over and over again. Everywhere we go, we have to display our smiling faces, our kindness, and our constructive approach, and we have to win every heart, and we should have humility. Arrogance should be away from us. We do not need any arrogance. We have to explain the services that we brought to the city and to the country, and we should share with our nation the target of a big and strong Turkey. In every area that taps people's lives, AK Party's signature can be seen underneath, and in every service that can be done in the future, it can only be achieved by AK Party, and we should show everyone this. We should explain them what we did in education. We should give the message of our achievements in health, as well as in transport, or in justice, or in security, or in energy, or in agriculture, or in foreign policy. We should explain to our nation what we have achieved so far and what we will achieve in the future. The opposition parties don't have any hope for the country or for the nation. They don't have any vision. They don't have the resilience to put into practice their empty promises, and we should explain this to all of our citizens. They don't have any vision but lies, especially the youth. When it comes to their dreams and their futures, we should explain to them that the only party that can open the way for them and prepare a future for them is the AK Party. Just like they resorted in every previous election, they are resorting to the same lies and slanders and such dark and shady campaigns this time in order to deviate our country from its path of growth and development. During the Gezi protest, the point was not protecting the trees, or in the December attempt it was not justice, or on 15th of July the point was not Turkey. And we know that under the attacks of today, we know that the point is not justice. We have to show this to the whole country. But thankfully, our nation was able to see every plan, was able to disrupt every plan and fail every scenario. With the country and with the nation, Turkey has become one and has made great progress in democracy and in development, and has displayed the will, it did not compromise on the will to protect what it has gained so far. As I have said, all they do is lies. They talk about early elections every day, but where does that come from? The date of the elections is June 2023.
Boşuna çabalamayın. Gençler, gördüğünüz gibi dimdik ayaktayım. Ama benim de gençlerden bir isteğim var.
I am still standing, but I have a request from the youth as well. You should keep working without a respite. You have to maintain your connection with the whole youth, and you have to explain to them what we have achieved so far. You have to keep in mind,
Bakınız 20 yıl öncesinin Türkiye'siyle
compare the Turkey of 20 years ago, or compare Hatay 2 decades ago to Hatay today.
bugünkü Hatay'ı bilmez.
The youth maybe don't know the past Hatay. You should explain to them what it was like then.
Elimizdeki belgelerle,
With the
bilgilerle
documents and
anlatacağız.
information that is available to us, you should explain to
Hani
them.
şimdi Z kuşağı falan diyorlar ya.
They talk about Generation Z, and you have to explain to them because they do not
Unutmayın,
know.
hafızayı
Keep in
beşer
mind,
isyan ile malüldür.
People are doomed to forget
Yani
things.
İnsanoğlunun hafızası
People's memories are always lenient
işte
to
onlara bunu
forget things.
hatırlatacaksınız.
So you have to remind them constantly. You have to
Şu gördüğünüz Hatay Havalimanı'nı
you have to
kim yaptı?
ask them, for instance, who built the Hatay airport that you see here, or
Kim yaptı?
the roads that you see here. Who built these roads?
Ne yaptık? 4 yoldan
For instance,
denize açıyoruz.
from Dörtyol to the sea, we are
Hayal bile
building a new road, and these were unimaginable in the past, but we built these and we
AK Parti
continue
teşkilatları
building more.
olarak
As the AK Party
milletimize olan
teams,
borcumuzu
we
ancak
pay
ülkemize
our
daha
debt
çok
to our
hizmet
nation
ederek
only by
ödeyebiliriz.
serving more.
2023 seçimlerine kadar her çalışmayı
Until 2023 elections, we should run every
eski
activity
Türkiye
with
özlemiyle
this
yanıp tutulanların
awareness.
karşısına
There are those
büyük
who
ve
long
güçlü
for the
Türkiye
older
hedefine
Turkey,
daha sıkı şekilde
but
sarılarak
we should continue on our path to a
ülkemizle
stronger
ilgili
and
heveslerini
bigger
saklamak gereği
Turkey. They do not
özellikle
feel the need to
sağlık
cover their plans
kurumlarının
about
hayatında
Turkey.
böyle bir şey var mı?
For instance, do they know anything about health? In the
SSK'nın
past,
başında olan zat
eh,
bugün
this
muhalefetin başında.
the leader of the opposition
zatın
party was the
SSK'nın
president
başında
of
olduğu
the Social
zamanlar
Security institution.
onları
And
hemen
when he was the president of the Social Security institution, you can ask for figures from our organization.
tüm teşkilata izlet
We should
görsünler.
make the whole organization watch his activities, or everyone should see how our hospitals were back in his time. You should show this to everyone visually, and the youth should know about this, and they should compare it to our hospitals as they are today. You should show them in comparison. The opposition is drawing inspiration from inside and outside, and they're trying to use every material, whether it's correct or wrong, and they are doing their best in the field. But now, my brothers and sisters, in different parts of the world, in even the most developed countries of Europe, even the US, they are all giving the vaccine at a certain fee. They're charging their citizens for the vaccine. In the UK, for instance, the vaccine costs £100. But do we have this? We don't have this. To the contrary, as long as people get vaccinated, we're offering it for free. And we are running very busy mobilization campaigns to get vaccinated. As the AK Party teams, we should be ever more present in the field, and we should show the strength of our nation to the whole world. May God help us. And once again, greetings and be well.
Efendim AK Parti Genel Başkanı Cumhurbaşkanımız Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'a hitaplarından dolayı teşekkürlerimizi ve şükranlarımızı arz ediyoruz ve Zaltı Devletleri'ne bir müddet daha sahnede misafir etmek istiyoruz gün anısına hediye takdimi için Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Efendim şimdi hediyelerini arz etmek üzere İl Başkanımız Sayın Adem Yeşildal'ı tekrar huzurlarınıza davet ediyorum. Buyursunlar lütfen.